So, transfer rumours. Arsenal transfer rumours. Big stories. Domenico Berardi, Sassuolo winger being linked to Arsenal. I'll be giving my thoughts on that. But the big discussion from this video, Raul Jimenez, Wolves striker, being linked to Arsenal. Do you think he really wants to come to Arsenal? And why? Why would he want to come to Arsenal? Wolves are in the Champions League. Stay tuned to my thoughts and my views on this. And if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. Please continue to comment, like. Now, let's get started. So, Domenico Berardi being linked with Arsenal. Never heard of the guy. Honestly, never heard of him. Plays currently right now for Sassuolo. He's a right winger. And from what I could see here, at least from the research that I've done, seems to be a pretty good, solid player, at least from the numbers that he's putting out. Primarily plays as a right winger, but could also play on the left wing as well as just behind the striker in that attacking midfield, or the Mesut Ozil position, as I frequently call it, the number 10. He can play there, and he does a bit of everything, to be really honest. I mean, he's only played about 20 games so far in Serie A, and then he played one game in the Coppa Italia, but 9 goals, 5 assists within those 20 games. Don't think it's that bad. Don't think it's that bad at all with what Domenico Berardi is producing right now. And when you look at the fact that this is an Arsenal side that needs something else, needs something more, maybe this is where we need to start at. I know everybody's thinking we need to go for marquee signings. Why not look at Lamar? I'm sure some people is probably saying that once again. But here's the facts. Arsenal right now, as of today, the 3rd of March, we are looking like we are not going to finish anywhere near in a European spot. It definitely means no Champions League football. Most likely we're not going to finish in a Europa League position. And that's unless we qualify in the league, or if we pull a miracle out of our arse and somehow win the FA Cup, which I'll be talking about tomorrow with the draw. But if we did manage to get into Europe, then things would be maybe slightly different. But the fact of the matter is that right now, we are not going to be in Europe. And we've got to start the building up process once again. What is this going to look like for Arsenal going forward? What's the team going to look like? What are the types of players that we need? And from what I could see from Domenico Berardi, looks like a pretty solid player for as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, unproven, at least in the Premier League sense. Who knows what he can do? But let's see how this turns out. It's still early days for something like this, and you just don't know. I mean, right now he's looking to be a Mesut Ozil type replacement, or an Henrik Mkhitaryan replacement. And before anybody says, is he better than Mesut Ozil? Yes, I'll say it right then and there. You know why? Because he has more assists and goals and end product than Mesut Ozil this season. And he has more than what Mesut Ozil did last season. Fact of the matter is, Mesut Ozil, Henrik Mkhitaryan, they just haven't been performing. They're coming up to near the end of their contracts, and they have to go. We can't keep carrying them. And if this is where we start from, and maybe this guy is a stepping stone that can get us up to a certain point, and then we can upgrade on him, similar to how Liverpool have done over the years, and they've just upgraded certain positions, we might have to do that. So let's see what happens there. And then finally, A striker that everybody knows, especially if you are a subscriber to this channel and you frequently watch Premier League games. Raul Jimenez, Wolves striker, 28 years old. Yes, he's older, but everybody's talking about him being a replacement for Lacazette. And here's what this video really is about. This is where we need to talk. Now, I was thinking about this. Yes, Raul Jimenez is a very good striker. Even when I've been doing kind of side research in terms of videos like this that I want to put out and look at maybe undercover players that people aren't really talking about, Raul Jimenez was one of them that frequently came on my list. Right now, he is the top scorer or joint top scorer in the Europa League. This is a fact. Not making it up. It's a fact. So already he is there as being one of these top players. Last season, when we looked at players who were some of the top players in the Europa League, was Olivier Giroud, but more importantly, it was Jovic, who at the time played for Eintracht Frankfurt. Real Madrid came in, they bought him in the summer, and now he's at Real Madrid. Could something similar happen to Raul Jimenez? Maybe like a Barcelona coming for him instead of like a Aubameyang? Like, who knows? But right now, it's said that Arsenal are looking at him to be a replacement for Lacazette. All these stories about Lacazette wanting to play Champions League football. And this is where things are at with Arsenal. And when you look at Raul Jimenez's goal stats, I mean, he's got 13 in the Premier League. Fine. But the season isn't even over. He's played 42 games and has scored 22 goals. 42 games, 22 goals. And it's not like he doesn't create chances. 10 assists. Those are brilliant numbers. Like, absolutely brilliant numbers. Who would not want a player like Raul Jimenez? Like, really? Especially to replace a player that maybe wants to leave. And especially when we're trying to cut down the wage bill. Sounds like a fantastic idea. Now, in order for us to bring in Raul Jimenez, to be really honest, Jimenez will probably cost at least 45 to 50 mil. That's the problem. He's going to be expensive. Two, and I want to be completely honest, Wolves are a side that right now are still in the Europa League. I think they're going to get far. If not, they might even win it. They also have a really good chance of finishing in a Champions League position in the league, more so than Arsenal. So you have to ask the question, why? Why would Raul Jimenez want to leave Wolves, a potential Champions League playing side, the bare minimum, a Europa League side, to leave there to come to Arsenal? For what? Like, there has to be a reason. There has to be a reason why he would want to leave Wolves to come to Arsenal. Like, it makes no sense. Unless he grew up an Arsenal fan, which I guess, yes, it's possible, but I doubt it. He didn't grow up an Arsenal fan. Like, he has no sense of ties towards Arsenal. And I just don't see why he would want to leave Wolves, who are in a better position than Arsenal right now in every way. Arsenal are rebuilding, to come to Arsenal. This signing would have made sense when we were always finishing fourth. And, you know, if Lacazette wanted to leave, then he would have been free to leave. And then we could have get Raul Jimenez to come in and replace him. That would have been perfect. Absolutely perfect. But right now, that just makes no sense. And that's why I honestly think that, even though I'm reporting it to you guys, I think that that is a serious amount of fake news. And I would say that just doesn't make any sense. It really, really doesn't. But this is why I have the channel. So, guys, leave your comments below. You know, do you think we have a chance to sign Raul Jimenez? I personally don't. I think we have no chance of signing him. I don't understand why he would want to come to Arsenal in the first place. I mean, especially when we're trying to cut costs with the owners that we have. So leave your comments below. You know, give me reasons. Tell me something different because I'm struggling to find out what those reasons might be. Also, leave your comments below on what do you think about the Sassuolo winger, Domenico Berardi. Do you think he should be a good signing for us to go after? Yes, he's not the glamorous signing that we all want, but he's a good, solid player, and he does produce. And so let's see what happens there. But leave your comments below. Continue to subscribe, like the videos. It does help the channel out. And I will see you all next time.